Today did not really go how I wanted it to, and I think that's fine. I mean, you shouldn't expect every single day to pan out how you want it to, and I shouldn't either. I had some like fun stuff planned. I was gonna go throw some pottery, which isn't something that I normally do, but it's something that I kind of want to improve at because I think it's fun to have creative outlets. But I didn't do it. Instead, I decided to stay home and I guess do this. And I have like hobbies that I can do at home, but I'm not really feeling them today, which is I think kind of part of the like being in a funk, you know? I'm not really sure why I'm feeling so like downbeat. I like slept a good amount, like a normal amount. I had a good breakfast. It was just leftovers, but it was still good. And I'm still like wiped. And I know that part of it is like by nature, I am a depressed person and I like know this about myself. So I do what I can to sort of combat it. I can't do it every day. Some days I just kind of don't want to do stuff. You know, it's like the classic low interest in doing things that I enjoy. That's like a pretty on the nose signifier. This video is very different from like the rest of them that I have uploaded because I think while the rest of them are like an exercise in doing things that I want to do and to an extent the glorification of my own life as opposed to like consuming media about how other people are living their life and feeling bad about it. I try to make my own life seem good, not like to others for clout, but kind of to myself, just to like show myself that given the proper lens, I can feel good about the things that I do in a day. This is kind of an exercise in sincerity, which is something that I think is kind of lacking on the internet, partially because people choose to showcase their lives through hyper-specific lenses. But I think it's okay to like not want to do stuff some days. You should kind of be realistic about where you're at with your own like mental health on any given day. And that's kind of what I feel like I'm doing today. I still have a cat in this one because, you know, I still love my cats. I'm gonna spend the day probably just booling and hanging out with them. I hope to like play some video games and practice kendama. Those are two things that I'm not sure if I'm passionate about, but those are two things that I enjoy doing to pass the time. It's okay to be in a funk sometimes, as long as you're aware of it and you're making a conscious effort to not stay in it. I think that's the lesson for today.